Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of RoboMania the Halloween event. My name is Game & Soy, and we have some fantastic fights planned out for the entirety of tonight's episode. 4 robots remain, and only one can be crowned interim champion and will challenge Werewolf, the current RoboMania champion, in RoboMania 5. We have had some controversies, we have had one upset, and we have had some dominant performances. We have also had some records being broken in this tournament. This entire Halloween tournament is absolutely amazing so far. And by the way, everybody, happy Halloween. I am very excited to release this episode on the spookiest day of the year. But before we talk about the 4 fights that happened tonight, let's take a look at the rules of the arena. Each fight will be a total of 3 minutes long, including main events and championships. Each minute, the judges will award the winning robot a total of 10 points, while the opponent receives 9 points or fewer, depending on the dominance of that minute. The judges will base their scorecards on damage, control, and aggression, which means a robot must follow all 3 of these criteria in order to win. In order for a robot to win a fight, it must destroy, immobilize, or eliminate the opposing robot before the fight timer is up. If the fight were to end after all the time is up, then it will go to a tiebreaker where the judges will determine a winner based off of their scorecards. There are 4 total ways to win a fight in RoboMania. A robot can knock out the opposing robot, which means it completely destroys the opponent and prevents it from working. A robot can win by technical knockout or TKO, which means it can simply prevent the opponent from moving for a total of 10 seconds of the in-game timer. A robot can also win by elimination, which means it can punt or flip the opposing robot over the arena walls and out of the arena. If a robot can't complete either of these finishes before the fight timer is up, then the judges will take over from there and declare a winner. There are 4 robots that are remaining in this tournament, and I am very excited to see these robots perform to see how they will earn these contracts. Only 3 contracts will be given out tonight, and there will be 4 total fights. Of course, we got the semifinals where Blood Spangled Banner will take on the Reaper and the Doctor will take on Sin. The losers of those matches will go into a 3rd place matchup, and the winner of that will also earn a contract, as well as with the winner and the loser in the championship. It's not very often that a tournament goes all the way to the finale and the top 4 seeds still remain. We haven't had any notable upsets thus far, and I am very curious to see if we're going to get at least one upset in this finale. All 4 of these robots have fought very hard to get into the finale of this tournament, but only one will leave this arena undefeated and have a chance to challenge the current champion of RoboMania. I am completely sick of waiting for this tournament to start, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into the first fight of the night. For our first fight of the night, we have a tale of 2 vertical spinners going head to head. The record breaker Doctor will take on Sin in an amazing matchup that should definitely end in fireworks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for our first matchup of the finale in this Halloween event. We have the number 2 seed and the number 3 seed, the Doctor, going up against Sin. Both of these robots have showed that they deserve to be in this finale. Fighting out of the red square, we have Sin defeating Cemetery via split decision. It eked by Cemetery, and some say Cemetery even won that fight. But now is its chance to show that it's going to be going up against a tough opponent in the name of the Doctor. This robot, let's be honest guys, it just hits robots out of the arena. That's what this robot is designed to do, and let's see if it can do it again tonight. 3, 2, 1, let this matchup begin. The winner will be going into the finale, the championship, the Doctor versus Sin, and both robots going weapon to weapon immediately. The Doctor has some wheels taken off, and now Sin is up against the corner of the arena and out of the arena. Are you kidding me? 16 seconds in, and the Doctor has broken another record. It held the previous record of 20 seconds, and it broke it with 16 seconds by hitting Sin out of the arena. Are you kidding me right now? What an amazing performance by the Doctor. It didn't even have a good lucky shot right there. It just hit Sin. It's about to line it up right now, and boom! There it goes, out of the arena, the Doctor, winner by elimination. Are you actually kidding me right now? The Doctor, 3 eliminations in the first 3 fights that it had, and it broke 2 records already. Congratulations to the Doctor, moving on into the championship where it'll face the winner of the Reaper and Blood Spangled Banner. Honestly, if I were any of these robots, I would not want to fight the Doctor right now. This robot has so much momentum on its side, and it's absolutely ridiculous of how much this robot cannot be stopped. That weapon power is on another level. There's tiers to this robot list right now, and the Doctor, it has to be sitting at the very tippy top of that mountain. However, this is not over for Sin just yet. Yes, it just got eliminated in 16 seconds, but it'll be going to the 3rd place matchup where it'll face the loser of the Reaper and Blood Spangled Banner, and the winner of that 3rd place fight will be guaranteed a contract into RoboMania. Altogether though, I honestly, I'm speechless with how good the Doctor has been performing so far, and I'm excited to see it fight in the championship in its next fight. The 1 versus 4 seed will go head to head to claim the final spot in the championship. The Reaper will take on Blood Spangled Banner, and the winner will meet the Doctor in the championship. Here we go, our last semi-final fight, the 1 versus 4 seed. This is the Reaper going up against Blood Spangled Banner. Both robots have a ton of momentum on their side, and I'm truly excited to see who can counter the Doctor. Fighting out of the red square, we have Blood Spangled Banner. This robot defeated one of the favorites of the tournament, Death by thumpKIN, very quickly in the previous matchup, and now it'll try to do it again against the really good robot and the #1 seed of the tournament, the Reaper. This robot has had its ups and downs. It didn't look fantastic against Stinky Gangster, but it did manage to win that fight. And let's see if it can win this fight today. 3, 2, 1. The last spot of the finale and the championship belongs to the winner of this fight, the Reaper, Blood Spangled Banner. Here we go, and the Reaper gets shot up courteous to that gorgeous wedge of Blood Spangled Banner, but now Blood Spangled Banner, it was on its head for a second, self-rights, and now pushed up against the wall. I'm very curious to see how this fight's going to go, because it's a tale of 2 opposites, vertical versus horizontal, and now the vertical spinner, Blood Spangled Banner, is on its back once more. It seems like the Reaper is trying to stay in control of this fight, stay aggressive. That's how it won its previous fight against Stinky Gangster, and now it is trying to do it again. It's a hard scheme to try to counter, but it's not doing so well right now, at least on Blood Spangled Banner's end. On its back once more, and it is getting chewed up, but it has a lot of armor. You gotta remember that, and it is very slow right now, and the shell has been removed. Blood Spangled Banner is completely destroyed now. The shell just got completely removed of Blood Spangled Banner, and now it's just a tiny little square sitting in the corner. And it seems like the Reaper has won via knockout and is moving on into the next round, the championship, where it'll face the Doctor. Oh my goodness, you couldn't have drawn this up any better. The Reaper stayed aggressive this entire fight, just kept moving forward. It didn't want to drive backwards at all, because it knew if it did, this would happen right here. It would get pinned up against the wall. And as long as it kept driving forward, you know that this robot cannot be defeated. It looked really good against Blood Spangled Banner, chewing it apart. And I need to see this final hit where it just completely D shells, there it is! The little square Blood Spangled Banner humiliated in this round. And with a beautiful knockout, the Reaper has moved on into the championship where it'll face the Doctor. How good is this? The number 1 versus the number 2 seed meeting head to head in the championship to be declared the interim champion. The selection committee couldn't have drawn it up any better because this matchup is going to be absolute fireworks, and I am so excited for this championship. But just like Sin, Blood Spangled Banner is not finished yet. It'll be facing Sin in the 3rd place matchup coming up next. The winner of that fight will be guaranteed a contract into RoboMania, as well as the Reaper and the Doctor. I can almost see Werewolf sweating right now because these robots, all 4 of these robots actually, look really good and have potential to just completely dominate Werewolf in the championship fight. All in all, I am very excited for this championship fight, but we have to go to this 3rd place matchup first before we can do the championship fight. For our 3rd place matchup, we have Blood Spangled Banner going up against Sin. The winner of this fight will be guaranteed a contract into RoboMania, while the loser will be sitting out and will have to try to get a contract somewhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 versus 4 seed, the 3rd place matchup, we have Sin going up against Blood Spangled Banner. 1 contract, 1 winner. Let's see who wins this fight. I am very excited for it. Fighting out of the red square, we have Blood Spangled Banner. You just saw it lose to the Reaper via vicious knockout, and it is going to try to somehow regain that balance, that motivation, that momentum to fight and to win, going up against this robot right here. This is Sin. It just lost to the Doctor via the quickest elimination in RoboMania history. 1 winner, 1 contract. Let's see who wins. 3, 2, 1. Let this matchup begin. Like I said so many times, 1 contract to the winner. And immediately Sin shoots Blood Spangled Banner on its face, where it has lost a few parts of its robot already, and I see a wheel floating along, while Sin is now trying to regain that balance, that momentum to push Blood Spangled Banner back up against the wall. That's where Sin really does its best work, honestly, when it has an opponent up against the wall. But now Blood Spangled Banner is doing that, and it is chipping off different pieces of Sin. We're 30 seconds into this fight already, and both robots have had their opportunities. Sin is trying to go from the side, but now is being pushed up against the wall. Let's see how that wedge truly performs against a vertical spinner. I don't think it can hold as well as it would against a horizontal spinner, but who knows? Blood Spangled Banner is pinned up against the wall, just got it counted out, but now recuperated and is good to go again. And now pushing Sin against the wall, taking its back actually. This is a back and forth fight. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in this final minute and a half. Blood Spangled Banner and Sin are going weapon on weapon for a bit. And I'd have to say, I think Sin would win that fight if it's a weapon on weapon at least. Just because of the overall weight of the weapon. It seems like weight always favors that matchup. But now Blood Spangled Banner is taking shots to the side of Sin, and now Sin gets flipped over, the Shreemic gets hit off, and now it cannot self-right. I'm pretty sure that was the Shreemic at least, and now it is trying its best to stay level, stay on its wheels, but wheels are flying off, and I'm not sure how many wheels Blood Spangled Banner has left, but Sin was pinned up against its side for a bit, and now, a minute left in this fight, and Blood Spangled Banner tipped on its head. That is not good to see if you're a fan of Blood Spangled Banner. Sin might win it right here. There's a countdown beginning. And let's see if somehow Blood Spangled Banner can get out of this. 3 seconds left. And this fight is over. Sin, winner by TKO. And it gets a contract into RoboMania, the fighting league. Congratulations to Sin. It was a very interesting fight. It wasn't amazing, but it was a very calculated fight in a way. They're both trying to get their chances to get around the corner, to try to just take off the wheels, but Sin was too fast. The weapon was too big, and Blood Spangled Banner was playing on its heels for the entirety of that fight pretty much, and that's where the Shreemic got knocked off, and that's where the fight pretty much changed. Sin getting pushed against the wall right here, a good shot by Blood Spangled Banner, but this is where the fight ended, that shot. And from there, Blood Spangled Banner cannot self-right, and that is where it lost its fight. And just like that, Sin, congratulations, it wins via TKO, and it earned itself a 3-fight contract in the RoboMania Fighting League. We have our first contract given out, and we already know the other 2 robots in the championship are getting theirs, but based off of who wins that, the ranking system of the actual RoboMania Fighting League is going to determine on who wins that fight. Commiserations to Blood Spangled Banner. It really, I'm being honest here, it fought its ass off during that entirety of the tournament. It was 1 fight shy of getting a RoboMania contract, but I do not think that's going to be the end of Blood Spangled Banner. We may see it in a redemption tournament throughout the year, but we'll see what happens with Blood Spangled Banner. I highly doubt that is the last time we're going to see that robot. And now we only have 1 fight left. The Reaper will take on the Doctor in the championship of this tournament. The winner will be declared the interim champion of RoboMania, which means it is guaranteed to fight the actual champion in the RoboMania. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump into the championship. With both robots being undefeated, the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed will collide. Momentum is on both robots' sides as the Reaper will take on the Doctor in the championship fight. Both robots have been favorites throughout the entire tournament, but only one will win as the interim champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. The number 1 versus the number 2 seed. This is the championship of the RoboMania Halloween Event. The Reaper and the Doctor fighting out of the red square. We have the Doctor, maybe the favorite of this entire tournament, defeating all 3 robots by elimination and breaking 2 whole records on its way. This robot has a lot of momentum. It'll be facing the Reaper and the number 1 seed. It has 2 knockouts to its name and 1 decision, defeating Blood Spangled Banner by vicious knockout. Let's see who becomes the interim champion. 3, 2, 1. The winner is the champion. Let's see who wins immediately. The Reaper gets on a fantastic shot off the Doctor, and the Doctor hits Reaper from behind. And let's see who wins this fight. The wedges of the Doctor are fantastic, but the Reaper is getting underneath and flipping the Doctor over, doing a lot of damage to that top part of the chassis and actually hitting some wheels off in the process. But now the Doctor is coming back and hitting the Reaper, actually hitting off one of its wedges and a few wheels, it seems like, and now the Reaper is pinned up against the wall where the Doctor has a chance to do what it does best, to knock it out of the arena. The Reaper is getting counted out, but somehow gets out of it, and now the Doctor gets a really good hit, sends the Reaper flying, and now both robots are just in a phone booth right now, hitting each other. The Reaper almost gets hit out of the arena right there, and once more, the Doctor has seemed to take control of that last 10 seconds of this fight, and now it seems like the Doctor can be in control, and it seems like the Reaper is now backing up, which it hasn't done throughout the entirety of its career so far. Almost hit out of the arena once more right there, a huge hit, and now the Doctor seems to be in complete control of this fight, just completely hitting the Reaper in every spot possible. It started out with the Reaper doing a ton of damage to the Doctor, but now the Doctor has turned the tables and is now doing a lot of damage. The Reaper being counted out gets out of it once more, and now it's just getting hit It's stuck on its butt with that spinning weapon, just staying floating almost. And now the Doctor getting good hits the Reaper almost out of the arena, and now pushing it against the wall and out of the arena. Just like that, we have our interim champion of the RoboMania Halloween event, the Doctor, winner by elimination. I should get used to saying that because it seems to be happening often. It started out with the Reaper doing a lot of damage to the Doctor, actually getting some good flips in, knocking it sideways right there. But then out of nowhere, it seemed like the Doctor just turned on the let's freaking go button and just started hitting the Reaper. It all started, I believe, right here where it sent the Reaper gyroing against the wall, pinned up. It got counted out twice, got out of him both times, but then the Doctor just started saying, who cares, this is the championship fight, I'm going all out. And it truly did that in its fight, hitting the Reaper from every angle, it seemed like. And that wedge is the story of this fight. It did so good just to completely dominate the Reaper in this final minute of that fight, where it shot it, and I think it almost hit it out right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And the second shot, where I thought the Reaper was actually going to survive that hit, right here, look at this. Almost saved by the arena, but eliminated. The Doctor, the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, the winner of the tournament, the Doctor. And a close second place for the Reaper. That's our upset right there that we were looking forward to that whole entire time. It happened in the championship fight. Out of all times, we get our upset. And with all of that being said, the Doctor is now the interim champion, where the Doctor versus Werewolf is going to happen for the main event for RoboMania 5. I also have a sneaky feeling that the Reaper and Sin are going to be included in next week's top 15, but we're going to have to see what truly happens, because both robots, they have one loss, but they have some very, very good victories. I am truly excited to see what's going to happen throughout the entire RoboMania Fighting League in the next couple months, because we have some amazing robots that are being added to the pool of already excellent robots. And one final time, congratulations to Hobo Drew by making the Doctor the new interim champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the RoboMania Halloween event. If you guys have enjoyed this and want to see content similar to this, please don't be afraid to like, dislike, or subscribe. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm, and it helps make my channel more successful. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. My name is Game and Soy, and I hope to see you guys all next time on RoboMania